Hi.
Hi, so Kristi Eskelund,
Heather Neumann.
We are Lasting Impact, and here we are together having this session, so that's exciting for us.
Right.
We thought it would be fun to chat with you about where we are 1 year after starting Lasting Impact together. It's been a great journey for us. Heather, do you want to tell a little bit about how we got started?
Well, we came about Kristi and I live in two different parts of the nation. I live in northern Wisconsin.
And I live in Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. I've also lived in California on the West Coast.
So where we are, we tend to give a lot to the speech and debate community. And we're basically doing the same thing in two different parts of the United States. And so I would have people come up to me, oh, you should write a book. You have so much knowledge and information that is valuable. And people would come up to Kristi and say the same thing. Neither one of us ever felt led to write a book.
Right. That's a huge undertaking.
Just the time commitment and whatnot. And so, but I definitely felt like God was saying, you need to do something. And I don't know, for me, doing something alone just was harder. And so Kristi and I had kind of been talking, what is it that we could do? And about a year and a half ago, I said, what if we wrote an article about our journey or about how we look at things and how we analyze things with speech and debate? What if we could write one article or two articles a month? So somewhat of a blog. And we sat down and we wrote all of the ideas that we could write about, and we came up with probably 50 ideas in 10 minutes or less. In fact, we still have that list, and we still have not covered everything on that list. And so we kind of said, yeah, let's start this process. And then we were like, wow, we really need to do at least 2 articles a week, and then sometimes 3, because we have either so much to say that's pertinent to what we're going through either now or what students are going through. And we kind of created our mission statement, which is that really we want to be an encouragement and help empower students, parents, clubs, and coaches. Because when I started speech and debate, we didn't have a club. And so that's kind of why we started it. And do you have anything else?
Yeah, no, it's great. Also, just that we're friends. And one of the reasons actually to get this going together was that it's given us an opportunity to work more together, even from different parts of the world. So we talk almost daily by text or phone or something, and that has been great too. It's allowed us to deepen our friendship and share our lives on a whole different level, which has been great.
It's pretty special.
It is. It's a neat thing.
Not many people probably like talking about speech and debate as much as we do.
Right. It's good to share that with a friend. So it's been great. All right. So why did we choose to make it a membership site? Because we did make a conscious decision when we decided to start this as a blog that we would make it a membership site.
Well, initially, the time and resources that it took to just launch Lasting Impact, neither one of us have actually taken an income from Lasting Impact. So there was the logistics part of it. But then the more people we talk to, because of course we're communicators and we want to talk to our membership and those that support us, because there are so many people who support this process along the way. So they wanted this to seem like a club, because we literally have people from coast to coast, and the Lasting Impact to them is a club as well as a resource. And so, we have various aspects of the site that is secure. And so all of our videos are secure. because some people didn't want their information on YouTube.
Right.
And and we really do tailor what we're doing towards our membership.
Right.
And
So we're listening. In fact, we're already working on new topics for this year, and so we're kind of tapping our members now. What do they want to hear about? What do you want to know more about? What can we bring to you on the site?
right.
I know for me too, because I did live in a state where there was very low activity and tournaments were very far away. It was great. This is the kind of resource that people needed. They don't have clubs. Even where I live in Virginia, we have a loose scattering of individual people that are a bit too far away from each other to logistically meet on a weekly basis. It's just too far to travel. The area I live outside of Washington, D.C. The traffic is, very difficult. It throws a whole kink in trying to get together. So this is the kind of thing that allows us to operate as a club and overcome some of those obstacles of either geography or, just having no clubs near
Right.
at all.
We love supporting the clubs, but it's not always viable for everyone to be able to do it. All families can't fit into the club realm. So it's exciting that we can meet that need for people.
Right.
So
it's been great. As far as what we've loved so far, 1 year into it now, there's some things I've loved about this endeavor. One of them is it's really enabled me to extend my reach. I know I drive all over the place trying to help and coach, and I love doing that. But this has enabled me to really extend my reach a little bit without so much driving and so much traveling and just so much personal expense. So that has been a great tool for me. I love writing. I love writing down when I get an inspiration or when something kind of comes clear to me. I'm a writer anyway, and so the blog has been a great place for me to put some of that.
both Kristi and I have often done camps and workshops. I've gone to various states and whatnot, and we both tend to say the same thing or similar things, and to get those things down on writing so that people can have it and feel validated sometimes on what they're already teaching in their clubs or what their families are going through. It feels really good and somewhat awe-inspiring to think about. Like last year we had over 75 articles in Lasting Impact Volume 1. This year we're going to be well beyond 100 articles when we're thinking about Volume 2. And all of them still pertain. There are so many articles that we didn't get to write about last year because we really do try to focus on what is going on now and in your journey, your speech journey now. So it's pretty cool that we've been able to have all those articles and now have a compilation of them.
I love the hard copy. I do. I love that we've got this hard copy now of material. I know I went back to it even this year in some of my workshops. I actually pulled out hard copies, and all of those ideas are now organized and they're accessible and they're right there in front of me. So that's been great.
Right.
It's good to have that just to reach out and grab off the shelf. One
of the things I think that both of us really also feel blessed about is how the alumni or students or even past parents have given back, and that they want to put in their thoughts, and they're making a lasting impact, whether their speech season is done, but they have something still that they want to say and share, and Lasting Impact has really been that platform for them. So they have we have got guest blogs and articles about whether it's their journey or what competing in speech and debate has done for them.
Yeah. So it has really provided sort of a venue for a lot of different perspectives to come together. We bring a coaching perspective. We also bring a parenting perspective. But, just to have some club leaders out there trying to start clubs, or some alumni, or even some, we have some competing interns this year. I'm excited. That's one of the things I'm excited about coming, is we have some of our competing interns who are also contributing this year anonymously for now, so that we don't expose them too much. But I'm excited for them to be able to speak into from their perspective, from a student, from a competitor perspective as well, on some of the things that are happening in the league and in different leagues and in the whole speech community.
Right. So let's talk about that. What are we most excited about for this next season?
Well, I'm excited about continuing to work with Heather. That's been great fun for me. I do have I'm excited about some of the new events and looking at new events and new ways to approach this art of speaking and communicating. I'm definitely excited about how the site has taken off and some new opportunities that we have, some new online clubs and some new just new ideas for articles, video. Now we're vlogging a little bit, which is kind of a new thing, and that's exciting.
Let's be honest, it's
right.
And then we have an amazing group of coaches and more interns that want to give back, as well as other clubs that are like, well, here's how we're doing it. We want to share what our club is doing, so that people can feel like you're not alone. And so that's really exciting. I know that too. We just finished up the workshop season and the camp season. We're looking at producing some more resources as far as putting on a intro to speech workshop, so that you can pull people into from your community. Or a character workshop, so that it's easy. We're looking at more video type of stuff. So we're far from over. Yes. We have so much more. In fact, we're a very good balance. Kristi's, I'm always like, what about this? What about that? What about this? And Kristi's like, okay, let's just try to figure out where we should go from here. And so that's really exciting. So it'll be a very full but fun year. We love what we're doing.
We do. It's great.
So yeah.
And we're happy to have you along on the journey.
Yeah. So I think that we've kind of covered what we wanted to cover with our first vlog on what this past year has been. So we thank you for coming along with us on the speech and debate journey. And we hope that you tell people about us. You can like us on Facebook. And what other promo things we're supposed to be saying that we have no idea. Have a great day.